to the Butler family farm. Jerry and Susan are the greatest love story. They live happily ever after on their farm, where they homestead in the glorious Midwest. They are the heart and soul of Butler Family Farm. Whoa. Something glorious is a-buzzing. The world needs the bees. Without all the tireless pollinating, we wouldn't have food to eat. And all that honey is liquid gold. There's abundance of life across the acres. Goats, cows, chickens, dogs, and cats. Let's not forget the donkeys, llamas, and horses. Whoa. They've created a bountiful, sustainable life together on their 100-acre paradise. It may be hard work, but they are doing it. Jerry and Susan together, hand in hand. Thank you for coming, and please take a moment to like and subscribe to Butler Family Farm. Check the notification icon as well, so you can see all the beautiful things, from plants and food, beekeeping and farm life, all that we see and sow every day from dawn to dusk.
Oh, that's not very good, huh? Hello, everyone.
Happy Monday to you all.
Is that better?
Hope it's a good one.
Okay, so you want to start with the hellos, everybody?
That's how we do it, Jerry.
The Moose and Tim was in here early. Ace Howdy came in, and then we had Arlene and Simon, Beverly Moffett, Jamie's Country Living, uh, the Sock Explorer. Wow. Um, and Philbeck. And let's see. Jan, Karen got a Lucy in there. I said that one, that one, that one, that one. I'm caught up the chat. I'm all caught up.
Wow, not a lot of chit chat.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything different.
You got Jamie Devil's got Dog Keeper.
No, I did not see Jamie come in. There's Jamie.
Oh,
Jamie,
there's-
looks at Jamie, and Tim Mitchell's in here.
There's Nanny Tam.
Nanny Tam's in
Half
here.
a minute
Yeah.
since then. And Virginia Alexander.
Virginia. That's all these people just coming in now. Great. Penny Ortiz came in. Welcome in, Penny.
Mona did what?
Mona did what?
Hey,
So,
that was a good summary of that little meetup down there in Arkansas. I saw that today because Wild Huckleberry came.
yeah, that Robbie. Yeah, Robbie's here from the. It wasn't a meetup, Susan. It was the expo.
Expo.
There's a difference. There was not, he was only he was the only
Where's your heart?
YouTuber I know right there.
Where's your heart?
Why?
Do you want me to punch in your heart?
Oh. Well, it's you said that I told you before. It's an expo.
Expo. Kevin Henderson's in here.
Hey, Kevin, how are you, buddy?
Jennifer Ocean.
And oh, wow, popping in. Okay, all right. So, you guys know the word for the day. Put it in, and let's see. What am I doing now? I did this.
You're doing your posse.
Oh yeah, I wait till you get back to the beginning. So members, we have a couple of new members this week. Also from last week, they joined, so they're on there this week. And we will start off with the posse with the Wranglers, and the Wranglers are the Brian's in here. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, there's Brenda. Hey, Brenda.
Brenda's here too. Wow, Brenda came in. Okay, so this thing is slow for some reason today. Okay, well.
Oh, Ann Philbeck ordered 2 queen bees.
Oh, she ordered just queens?
That's what she said.
Huh. So it's Peaceful Des and Heaven's Fire 18.
Chef Savvy's here.
Simply Jan Homestead. Tim Mitchell. Just Doing Our Best. Devil Dogs. Oh, he's got the dog. He's got the puppy. Broken but bountiful.
But bountifully
blessed. Carol. And then Greg Johnson. Then we go for Farmhands. Do you want to do that one?
Sure, but do I have to do the split screen?
No, he's putting something up. That's fine.
Kentucky Prepper 5, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa.
There he goes.
The Stock Explorer, Miss Nora.
There's a puppy.
Stoogie. There's Sam Goodwin Honey and Dale Homestead.
That's Godwin Honey.
Godwin Honey and Dale Homestead. The Moose 1829. Derek Fowler 1973. Sweet Acres Koi Farm. Pure Okie. Penny Ortiz. Gail's Southern Living. Another Time. Rocks and Raccoon with Auntie Jan. Auntie Auntie. Loop 29. Aerial Viking Venture. Whistle Stop Homestead. No comma. Mona did what?
Oh, looks coming there.
Devil Dog's Keeper, Miss Jamie, Chef CV, Mike's Adventures, Mike's Adventure Sparks, Yes I Can Barbecue. Just because it's all adds up. Yo. Mountain Grandma, Miss Tammy, Trout 1. Thank you all for being part of our policy. And we truly appreciate your help yesterday when we moved the cows and found new babies out there.
Fisherman 506.5's in here, and Ruby from Rushing Mountain came in. Ace Howdy's in here. Did I say that before?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Tam, okay. I'm just gonna see if new people come in. And oh, dog's puppy barking. Puppy barks.
So now we're not jealous anymore of some of the farmers that have had calves. We found two. I found two that are probably
a day or so.
A couple days old.
So they had them when it was storming. They always do.
Middle of April. I don't have dates, but I have the month, so I can figure that out. And their mothers had babies the end of March last year and April, so that's about 12 months right there.
Yep. And one's a boy and one's a girl.
Yep. So now we have 2 for this year's
5 total for this year.
No, we only have 3. We only have 3. 2 boys and a girl is what I was going to say. Yes.
Well, we had 2 late last year, so
in September.
Yeah. Okay. So we've had 3 for this year for 2026.
Yeah, there's 6 months.
Hey, Tamara from Heartland HQ.
That's what. That's starting the 3 from that we're gonna pull out when we work cows. I guess when I get home, then we'll start a new mini herd.
So you want to talk about what happened yesterday or not? Or we not mention it?
What happened yesterday?
It's kind of funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's kind of funny now.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. You've already started, so just throw me under the bus.
I'm throwing you under the bus.
Sure.
No, it's not. It happens.
Right. That's not what you said last night.
All right, then forget that. I won't say it.
Go ahead.
Well, it's we went out to take the bees from the swarm trap that I caught out in the honey hole, put them in their new hive, which is also the Garvey hive with the view box. And so as soon as we recorded this, I said, all right, we'll make a video out of it, and to show that the new hive box has bees in it. And so we go out there and we are working on moving the bees over and stuff, and we finally get them all over, and it wasn't that bad, but they were kind of stubborn about getting out of the box. So I get them all moved over the box. Soon gives me the video, the camera, and I come in, I download the video, and I'm gonna edit the video during Civi's live, and I'm editing it, watching Civi, and I'm editing it, and I'm looking over, and I'm going like, what is this? I don't get this. Susan, it's funny now. At the time it's not funny. But Susan, with the camera was supposed to be off, it was on, and when the camera was supposed to be on, it was off. So she has the sky, the swinging of the camera, and setting the camera down, and shooting at the sky, and then it ends. And then it comes up, and it has her walking across, and I'm watching this thing going, what's going on here? Then it dawned on me what she did was, like I said, when she was supposed to be recording, she pulled it up and pushed the button. Well, that was turning it off. So all the stuff we did of moving the bees, putting the bees in the box, showing the honeycomb, how they stretch out, how they had one full board of nothing but brood, which is absolutely gorgeous, because I've never had a queen lay larvae and eggs across the whole screen board, which I thought was pretty. And and all that we put on there, and we had to do some other stuff. None of it came out. And I sit there and watch this video and go, what the heck's going on? What's going on? Well, it was supposed to be a review video also for the Garvey Hive. And
hi, Kathy.
None of
Resourceful Living.
None of it really developed. I mean, it's like all the stuff in between when they actually did something on the hive was there.
Here's what happens. Even though I put on a hat or some, or my visors, so I have this, my glasses, not the new ones that I just got like 6 months ago, have transition, and they are so dark that I can't see the red when it says recording in the corner of the screen. No matter what, I'm going like this, well, I can't see it. And Jerry had said once before, several times at different points, because this is not the first time this has happened, is that just turn the camera around, turn it on so I see the red light on the front, and turn it back, because he can cut that piece out.
I can edit that out,
and
right?
Edit that out.
But you can't edit, but you can't edit stuff that's not there. I mean,
that's true. Or just don't wear my glasses when I'm recording, which would be okay to a point, but
and Susan cracks me up because most people watch through the screen. Well, if you watch the camera, sometimes it starts to drift down and down because she starts looking over the camera and watching what's going on, and she forgets that she's recording. So the next thing you know, you're looking at the ground and you're missing what's going on because she's not looking through the screen to see what's going on. She's looking over the camera to see what's going on. So it's,
I keep it interesting.
Yeah.
And thanks. There's people in the chat that say they've done the same thing.
Yeah, it happened. Jan's done it too. But
I will tell you, last night it was a huge deal.
Because it was supposed to be a review, and I did, and one thing I'm going to say is there's no way to go back and redo that. You cannot go back. I'm not going to go back out there and take all those bees out of that box and stick them back in another box and then transfer them back to another box again. Because I'm not going to disturb them like that. It's just not going to happen.
However, we did discuss it, and we did figure out that we can still go back and recreate part of it, not from box to box, but we can show what's going on in the box that you built. And so
that we put in.
We were going to do it when I got home from work this afternoon, but I think it was a bit
rushy.
It was kind of rushed, but also
wind blowing.
A little bit more wind this afternoon than it was yesterday. So Huckleberry says, I have a habit of doing that sometimes. It irritates me when I realize I'm not looking through the camera and I'm recording the ground or just some trees or something.
I mean, it happens. I've got lots of bloopers where Susan turned the camera off, thought she turned it off, set it on the mule, and was driving. All you see is the mule top, and her bounce talking and stuff. It happens.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to do a video that is a one-time shot type thing and a review at the same time, it's kind of not irritating. It's just like heartbreaking because that there's no way you can go back and redo those shots because on a farm, lots of things you do on a farm anyways is a one-time shot. You can't tell the cows, oh, go back and do that again because I don't know any cows that are going to do it. They're going to do what they're going to do, and if you don't have the camera on to record what happens, you're just out of luck.
So we're going to do it tomorrow.
So we're going to try to make a video of a review video of that view hive. So, anyways.
So, Resourceful Living's here. I said that. Billy Moffat is here. Foraging.
Hey, you two, please. Are you home?
Foraging.
Did you get in the house, Gary?
Durban Farming. Who's that, Rob? Somebody?
No, I don't know who that is.
Foraging.
And
urban farming.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
I'm going to have to do some research on who that is.
And then...
name is...
Kathy and Brian
Moffat.
Had a blowout on their camper on the way home from a YouTube meetup.
Who?
Over the weekend, Brian and Kathy.
They went to Painkiller.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then...
Painkiller Luck. That's what it is.
Somebody else came in that I saw that I met. Beverly Moffat.
Is he trying to catch it?
Oh, Addie, Crazy Crafter Adventures. Addie's here.
Yes, they have goats, obviously. It says trying to catch a nanny having given birth and never yet. She is close. It doesn't happen when you want it to. Never happens when you want it to.
Jan says her camera records at its own will.
Hey, Val's here. Val's place is here.
Hey,
Val.
Tamara,
Val, we haven't got those slips yet. I don't know if they're stuck in the mail or, did you check the mail today?
No, I didn't.
You
I
have to run
rushed home
down.
because I thought we were
We
making
have to
a
run down
video.
and check the mail this evening and see if they're in that, but we haven't gotten them yet. So hopefully they're okay. Okay.
Scotty. Must be Scotty.
And was no and Phil. Is this a new quilt? No.
No, I think
Nope.
it's basically a tabletop. It's got chickens in the corner, and then up here, I think it was a machine applique on some of this stuff. Is why I did it. It was a deal I did in a store back in San Diego.
Hey, Scotty, Lone Cross Scotty's here.
There you go. I was trying to remember. I haven't seen him for a while. And Brenda, happy birthday. I think Jan's cooking her dinner tonight.
Look at this. This is cute.
Nanny Tan.
Can you read it?
Yeah. I caught my 4-year-old great granddaughter teaching her baby doll how to pray. I thought I was recording, but sadly I wasn't. I'll never catch that again.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
The things like that you can't get it.
Yeah.
You can't get it twice.
That's true. That's true. So
And it's too bad the camera isn't smart enough. They got smartphones, but the camera's not smart enough to know when they should be recording,
Yeah.
or they beep at you or something like that loudly.
yeah. So the end of yesterday's bee story is that we went out to check that trap out in field 1
In the honey hole.
in our honey hole, and he has another swarm that he caught, so he's going to have to set up another
hive.
another hive. And
So we're going to run out and get that tonight and bring it home.
I thought we are
Yeah.
okay.
That's the cows are out there too. So
yeah, the cows are out there.
So as soon as it's dark enough, we're going to run out there.
Okay, but then I have time to run into town. I was going to do.
Well, okay, I'll do it tomorrow night. You can go run into town first. That's
Yeah.
more important.
Yeah.
My food's more important.
Yeah, feeding you is yeah.
Because I haven't eaten today. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so
because you got the pan out.
Oh yeah,
Did you
that's
cook
right. I
your
had
dinner?
eggs. Hey, Goldie,
Um,
what are you doing? What did you?
oh, I know what we did. I know what else we did over on
Maybe.
Sunday or Monday, Saturday or Sunday. We put together in the house. We had to do it in the house because it was so windy outside and it was kind of cold. We were sort of doing a little bit of canning on the side, but we put our the raised beds that I won at Lone Star YouTube meetup. I put those together. Jerry and I
Yeah,
put those
I put together, and when we use
That's
Sacred Tool, the video is going to come out on that.
yeah, another product review.
Yep.
So we've got a little stash of them going on over here. We're trying to get them
Caught up.
and out.
And and tell everybody about your potatoes. That's interesting.
Oh, so when Jerry got not really diagnosed, but anyway, we're like diabetic and
Want to lose some weight.
wanted to lose some weight, whatever. We got to talking with Devil Dog and Devil Dog's keeper, Miss Jamie, who had to do some research and went to a nutritionist to help them with foods and what can be eaten and how to do different things. And one thing Jamie told me, was that if you cook potatoes and then you put them in the refrigerator and then bring them back out, you can either warm them up to do like mashed potatoes or something, or you can make potato salad. Well, I had purchased on Jerry's advice to get 100 pounds of potatoes, and we did a lot of French fries and threw them in the freezer and
Blanched them.
and all that kind of stuff. And so I cooked up about a dozen small potatoes of potato salad size, and then I threw them in the freezer. So I got them out, defrosted them, and I started peeling them, and they were, there was a lot of moisture. So I thought, so I cut them, and I literally had to squeeze the potatoes to get all the water out of
They
them.
were full of water, like a big old sponge.
Yeah. So I squeezed and squeezed and squeezed.
So potatoes that are cooked and frozen turn into sponges.
Yeah. So I cut them up, and I made the potato salad, and Jerry's my taste tester because he likes the potato salad so much. I want to make sure that, it's seasoned the right, is the way he kind of likes it, whatever. And he tasted it, and he says, and I showed him squeezing the potatoes, and we laughed at it.
I looked at it and said, what? That looks like a sponge.
We laughed about it. So he tasted it, and he says, I don't know. He said, maybe do a little bit, and so I doctored it up a little bit more. And then I put it out for dinner the Saturday night. Yeah. Put it out for dinner. And I took some and ate some of it. Robert took some of it, came back out and says, "What is wrong with this potato salad?" And I said, "Yeah, I know."
It was bad.
So
it was that.
Unfortunately, so none of us ate it.
It was a flop.
It was what I think my biggest failure.
I think it's the only flop that you ever done potato salad, really.
Yeah, potato salad. I made it not that well. I made it grape and in the in between. And unfortunately, I put onion in it.
Yeah, so you can't feed it to the dogs.
So I couldn't give it to the dogs. So unfortunately, I had to throw it away. That was kind of hard.
But I never knew that you could, that if you take potatoes, baked potatoes, and you froze them, they would turn into sponges.
Yeah, it just had a dry. Well, I have done that, and I will. Eddie just popped in and said, "Put them in the refrigerator." That's what I plan on doing now. Is just cooking them.
But she cooked them, a while back.
Yeah.
And so instead of putting it in the refrigerator, and because she wasn't going to make potato salad right away, she thought, well, I'll freeze them and I'll just pull them out and defrost them. Well, we know that doesn't work.
That does not.
So don't freeze potatoes that you've cooked in the freezer if you want to use them for potato salad.
It wouldn't have even been good mashed potatoes.
No.
It just
had a funky taste.
Had a funky taste.
Had a funky taste to it. Yeah,
it really did.
We don't have a dehydrator to dehydrate them like that, Stevie.
Yeah, that we don't have that.
If we had a freeze dryer, we could have freeze dried and then bring in soups to make mashed potatoes out of them, but we don't have that.
Well, I will check tomorrow when I go to the post office.
Your cup is there. I saw Eddie Westlock came in, and I forgot to say hello to him, but he said, I can see my cup behind you. Yep, that's your cup up there.
There should be
a couple cups up there, right?
No, just the one.
Oh, just one up there?
Yeah, because the other one's black.
Oh.
So Vay says that it's been in the parcel locker since Saturday. I just checked. Well, that's strange because I asked.
You got down Saturday.
I went there Saturday, and I've always asked, and I get a special key to the locker. I always get locker 9.
And it wasn't there.
My box is 91. So I will
go
tonight.
Yep.
And
get it.
Check because our lobby CV is open 24/7. We can get into our post office boxes.
Well, it's not much bigger than our bathroom anyway.
Well, that's true.
It's not like somebody's going to go in there, and you can't lay down on the floor because so you're not going to go in there and sleep in there because there's not enough room in there. It's a small post office.
If I go tonight, if they got there Saturday, did I go there Saturday? Maybe I didn't go Saturday.
But you get them tonight. We bring them home. Put them in water right away.
Put them in water right away, and then
it says 11:58.
Yeah, so I didn't go Saturday. Why didn't I go Saturday? We were doing something Saturday. Anyway, I will post to you.
We will go get them right away. After that, you can, as soon as it's live, or you can go get them and bring them back. I'll stick them in water so that you get them a chance to get a drink.
So YouTube police is home.
Yep. Gary made it home, and Eddie got home.
Yep.
Gary drove today, left Texas today at almost 11, and got home. He drove the whole way himself.
I think
Sammy didn't have to do any driving, which is good.
And I think that cooking them like that in hash browns, it puts a different texture to them or whatever. So and then you can freeze them. She did hash browns and froze hash browns.
Well, she probably put them.
And somebody else made potato salad out of pressure can potatoes. Now I do have potatoes that we pressure canned, and I use those.
We haven't tried those.
We haven't done that.
You did use them for mashed potatoes once.
I think so.
So we have to try those in the
because those are cooked.
Yeah, have to try those.
I have several of those cans.
Oh, that's what we did on Saturday. We canned. We did some.
Yeah, Jerry thought I took more out than I did. I only took one package of breasts out, and so we did that. But we did things a little bit.
3 cans out, 3 jars out of it.
Yeah. So
I thought we had more to do. Anyways,
Yeah, Jan, I heard that. He was testing the hours of EV Mux to see what happens when 6 o'clock
yeah,
comes, or 6
AV
hours.
Mux will go 6 hours and 1 minute before it shuts you off. I don't know why that 1 minute, but Gary was live, and I was just in with him, so he didn't chat because he couldn't see it. But he went for 6 hours and 1 minute and it shut it off. Then he restarted another one. So he went live the whole time from Texas. Actually, before he left Texas, all the way from Texas, all the way to home to Mississippi.
And next week should be just a surprise. Next week we're split up for the live because I'll be at my sister's house in California, and Jerry will be here in.
She'll be 2 hours behind me.
In his.
So I'll say something 2 hours later. She'll hear it.
Yeah, it's my big retreat. I'm looking forward to it. I got a.
Hey, Ralph.
Is Ann still here?
Yeah, and Philip should be.
Okay.
Where are you going? What are we doing? Are we showing something? Oh.
And Philbeck. This is what I'm going to be working on finishing. I started it a couple years ago. Can't see that. This week I'm going to my California retreat, and so the weekend and visit with my mother again and my sisters. But anyway, I started this back in 2022 was the original date, and it's been in my sewing room.
It'll still be a top.
It'll be a completed top. It'll be a stitched top. Right now it's just in pieces.
Yeah, it will be a top.
I was going to make the one that she was going to do this time because it's out of fat quarters, but the yardage for the light was just not in my budget this year. So I'll get the book, and my sister said I could probably make it on my own, which I might do one day. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do my part of the live from California.
Teresa Douglas says that's going to be pretty. Teresa Douglas, that's a new one for us.
She was here last week. Yeah,
well, welcome in, Teresa.
It was a pattern that the teacher I saw 30 years ago. It's been around for 30 years. And my sister picked it for one of her retreats. Well,
most of those patterns have been around for years.
Well, yeah, we won't get into that.
What?
Devil Dog. Heck, Thursday.
Who's HUVK? I don't know who that is. Hey, cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Welcome in.
So.
Oh, that's Addie's sister. Teresa is Addie's sister.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Oh. Anyway, okay. So, okay. So I'm going to put the word up for people.
What are you going to do while I'm gone?
I'm not going to tell you.
Because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
I don't have any expectations. You guys do what you got to do as long as.
If I don't tell you, if things happen.
Get fed and watered.
Everybody will get fed.
Eggs collected. Rabbits watered.
Oh, wild huckleberry, Jerry. Okay, thanks, Eddie. Hey. That's Robbie, Eddie. So as long as the animals are still alive and the chickens get their eggs collected, and we don't lose any more chickens.
Yep.
Because something is.
I went out there to let them out, and some of them had already flown over the top, which is okay. But I only counted 8. I thought, God, what is going on? I'm going to have to get out here, walk the perimeter,
We walked all around. There's no feathers, anything, no bodies or nothing.
Well, number 9 was up on the porch.
Hey, Vince Matthew. What it was?
Yeah, so that's where number 9 was.
Oh.
So I felt so much better.
On our porch here?
Yeah, she was out here in the.
No.
Oh. She was just out here by the apple tree.
Okay.
And when was that storm?
Which one? Well, we had so many lately.
No, we haven't. The last one where we took the flags down because the wind was so bad.
Oh.
It came from the north, and it was cold.
That was
last week sometime.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday.
Well, yeah. So
yeah, Thursday, Friday.
Every once in a while, we would open the door and glance out and see how everything's shaken up and whatever, and everything seemed fine when I went to bed, and I'm sure it was when you went to bed. But when I got up the next morning, the apple tree had been
blown over.
Had been blown over. The one that had all the pretty flowers on it. But
Okay.
so far so good. And actually, it pulled it up, and when it blew it over, the roots had come out through the bottom and were like
Yeah, they
kinda
always
like
do that.
growing in the concrete a little bit. So there's this big ball of roots on the bottom.
Yeah. And Piroki came in here. I saw her. She had to say hello to everybody. And I'm trying to see control her. Vince Matthews. Vince Matthews in here. Welcome in, Vince. I think it's the first time you're here. We appreciate you coming in. All right, so there, and then John's here from hunting with stuff at J&J. Welcome in, John. And then so you want me to show you what they're giving, what you're giving away? Okay, this is what Susan's gonna give away tonight, guys. And I gotta share it. That's what I do. Where the heck is it? Where's the? Oh, sorry, I'm lacking brain power. Okay, did I show it? Is it showing?
In honor of
No, it's not showing.
what Wednesday
There it
is,
is.
Earth Day.
There we go. That's what we're giving away. It's a flag.
Garden flag.
A garden flag.
The small size.
And it says, love your, that's supposed to be Earth. Love your Earth, Mother Earth. That makes some, I don't know, sense. Love your Earth.
Well, it's under the category of Earth Day gifts.
Yep.
And I liked it.
So that's what we're giving away. So I'm going to take that back down now. So we got a chance to see it.
So Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline said, Jerry, the next time you guys go away, you need to leave Foghorn Leghorn in charge of the chickens.
and Addie's in here now too.
Yeah, I said hi to her.
Okay.
Earlier,
I'm a little far behind the chat. Let me see if I missed anything good. Okay, I'm caught up. Okay, cool. We got a nice. I mean, he's a pretty rooster. We got a rooster from Jan,
and he's getting along with the girls.
Yeah, and we call him Big Red, and he's a big boy. I mean, and he's really pretty.
Yes, he is.
So I don't, but I haven't heard no noise or nothing. So I don't know where that one chicken just disappeared to.
I lost one by unknown means, and I found her, and then I'm missing two somehow.
Yeah, so we're down to 9.
Down to 9.
So when Susan gets back, I'll send her back up there. We'll go up there again, or send her up there again, and get another 5 or something. 5, that would give us 14.
I don't need that though. I'm having enough.
Yeah, it's not for you. It's not for you, anyways. It's for him. It's for Red. He needs his girls. He needs his harem.
Yeah.
So and then we're still gonna buy the incubator. We're gonna start hatching a few of those eggs.
Corner Clubhouse.
Hey Mark. Welcome in. So
lots of interesting people in here. That's nice.
Yeah, you got 47 people in here. That's awesome. Yeah, and then we're gonna hatch those and we're gonna have to get some.
He says we, but it's gonna be him because I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna hatch out some eggs.
I'm not gonna do it. I have to.
And I'm gonna hatch out some ducklings.
I can do. Those eggs aren't any good.
Well, I'm gonna have to hatch. We'll get more duckling eggs, and we'll hatch out duck eggs, and then the duck eggs. I already said that we can raise them up and we can process them like we do chicken.
I know you did.
And I have no qualms of processing ducks. I like duck.
I did ask Jan. I did ask to put up a camera. I did ask about putting up a camera for all the.
I don't have a camera that fit like that. The cameras I have are security cameras. You got to put them on a pole or on a building, and I don't have a pole or building out there to put that camera up like that. So I don't have a game camera out there. Now I've got one coming.
Right.
Supposedly.
Well, but all our little divots.
Oh yeah, well that's those are. I'm sure that was.
I think that's an armadillo.
I'm positive that's armadillo. We walked. Susan walked out yesterday, and was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday. And
I went out there to do stuff. She goes, "Look at this! All these got these divots. Looks like almost like a golf course where they were pitching." But there's all these little divots all over the place out there in the garden, or the bee garden, that have these little cone things about that deep, and they're just little cones that somebody had been digging in there and dug the dirt out. So,
I got Ace Howdy. I noted your comment about your about a win, and M Bug. I hope you start feeling better. There's no fence post to put the camera on around the
there's not
the front of the chicken coop,
and you can't put it next to that llama because he'll mess with it. He'll knock it off, whatever. That llama is really good. He's a good guard llama, that's for sure. He guards his area like crazy. And then Brooke Trout said geese are $20 a piece.
Jan's got 5 eggs she's turning for us.
Oh, good. That's good. Well, yeah. And Jan, I don't have a camera. I would. I mean, I do have a security camera. I might, figure out a way. I might be able. I don't know. Put that on the chicken house itself. I guess.
Guess you could.
I'll have to mess with it. Find out.
We just have a timer.
I just don't understand what is getting out there and getting them because, we've had raccoons and they make a noise when they're messing with the chickens, and we had that coyote came up here. That's very far and few between because coyotes don't like to come to the house because our dogs can smell them and barks at them all the time. So it's hard to believe that they snuck up. Now it could have been a bobcat that came up here, and we know there's a bobcat because Miles shot one out there in the field. So we do have bobcats down here. So it could have been a bobcat that got up here, grabbed the chicken, and hauled it off. Because they'll just grab one and run off with it.
Yeah. So I noted your comment, Tamara.
And goose is $100 in the store by him. I don't have any geese though. So.
The hashtag word is up in the right-hand corner, Emily.
Yeah, Emily, you got to enter. You got to enter to win, Emily. So enter. And welcome in, Emily. So we feel better, Beverly. Yes, we want you to feel better too, Beverly.
It's probably Bigfoot, Addie said.
Yeah, that's it. Bigfoot. He's sneaking up here and grabbing one of my chickens.
Yeah, that and the whole going back to the golf divots.
Yeah,
I call them. It's not really we had to watch where I told him because I already had walked the area. I said you've got to watch where you're walking because your foot can slip down in that hole and you're going to be flat on your face. It wasn't just a little hole. It was a hole
about that big around
and
that deep.
Yeah,
it like someone was just digging right there and digging all the stuff right out there and pulled right out. And that was it. But they pulled out grass. There's chunks of grass that pulled out. Do we have a lot of bobcats? Well, I don't know. What do you call a lot? I call two a lot. And I've got camera pictures where there's 3 or 4 of them.
If you're on a cell phone, you can't see this little box, right?
I don't know. I don't see why you can't.
Emily says she can't see what's in the right-hand corner. She's asking what the word is, so you can go ahead and say it.
It's Earth Day, Emily. Earth Day. There you go. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a phone to look at.
I don't know either.
You look at chat.
I guess I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to hit it live.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it doesn't show on a phone.
I wonder why it doesn't show. Hey,
weird.
No, you're not live. That's why.
Oh, okay, it does.
Yeah, it shows. Okay.
Well, no, it doesn't. Look.
Is it?
Sorry.
Oh, is it? I don't understand how the heck it. I don't know.
I'll have to test it out, but you got it now.
Emily, it's Dip Squawker. No, it's not Dip Squawker.
Oh.
It's Earth Day. I don't know why she would have problems seeing it though. But we know it's Emily, and she did get it in. I just thought
Excuse me. So did you want to?
So, okay, well here I'm gonna show this. There's a picture of the puppy, guys. There you go.
She's sleeping, or she's
eating food. She's in the food bowl. First time. Cool. And you are on panel, so okay. Anyways, yeah, it's first time eating. Look at this, and she's smaller compared to her brothers. I mean, her brothers are hefty boys.
They usually are.
You know. But anyways, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do like Devil Dog. I'm gonna teach her Navy commands. I'm gonna tell her at ease to sit.
That'd be also confusing for the others.
Well, yeah, they don't pay attention anyways.
That's true.
Hello, Mike's Adventures. Welcome in. So, where we at? Oh shoot, man, 46 minutes. That flies. Having fun.
I know when you just rattle along.
Yep. And Philbick, I'd love to have you call me and tell me more about your queens that you bought. I'd like to know. You just buy queens. I mean, did you buy nukes? I'm curious. And anyways, we will do a video so you guys can see how the bees are doing. I mean, like I said, I was really stoked that one front frame was just solid brood babies on there, and that's going to be when they all start popping. It's going to be a full hive. So,
and you put a box. You put another story on it.
Not that one. I didn't. I put it on the other one.
Oh.
On the one that we got, the first hive we got last year. And then the second one we got last year. Yeah. The second one we got last year. So with 7 hives though, and if you do like they say, you're supposed to be able to get a minimum of 40 pounds per hive.
We got a lot.
We're gonna have a lot of honey. So everybody start saving your pennies so you can buy honey because we're gonna be selling it in quart jars.
Just so we can package it up.
It's gonna be mostly for shipping. So
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I got gas tonight on the way home.
Yeah.
And it's been like 3:35 in most of the gas stations around here for I don't know, a week, 2 weeks now. And I found one that was at 3:29.
Yep.
Actually 3:30. So
yes, Kathy, you have to come down and get me a couple doughs.
5 cents. That was that's a good
thing. Well, yeah, 5 cents is 5 cents. So
exactly, it adds.
Especially when on gasoline. I like it better when it was down at like 170.
Yeah, Minty Cactus came in.
Hey, Minty Cactus, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Now we have 52 people. If you guys haven't got the word in, get the word in. I will show this again so those who just come in, you can see this is what we're giving away. It's a flag. It's a garden flag. And Susan likes these things. So she likes to give them away. We try to have them here ourselves, but they always seem to get blown over because we're in the windy area of the world.
Chicago.
Yeah, we feel like we're in Chicago. And Simply Deb Sue is in here. Welcome in.
So if you want to spin, we can.
So we're gonna spin this here in a couple seconds here, and so if you haven't got it in, get it in right now, guys. The Moose says, "Put me on the honey list." So I'll let you guys know, because I mean, when I started harvesting it won't be until August that I harvest it, and we actually still have 4 bottles left of honey from last year. So but I'm probably have to put it in different jars. I'll have to buy some bigger plastic jars. Bigger honey things. You want a bean, Vern?
I do.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna give this away. In 3, and 2, and 1. Here it goes.
I don't see your sister in here.
Nope, I haven't seen that tonight. I haven't seen Terry. She may be at the casino. Maybe she's winning. Paul, Vince, POV, Odyssey. You got the word in just in time. Jeff City won that.
A new winner.
Awesome. New winner. Different winner.
I have your address, so we're good on that. And then this is another quote unquote gardening outside kind of thing. Next week's word is, because the last Friday We just passed last Friday. That April 24th is actually the actual day for Arbor Day, but we're going to use that word on Monday, the 27th. So Arbor Day, Arborday.
Arbor.
D-A-Y.
Right.
Arbor.
There it is. Arbor.
So congratulations, Civi.
Yes, Civi, congratulations. So I don't know if she's at work still or.
She was here because she said.
I know she's here, but
I don't know what the word is. Obviously, she found it.
Yep. Cool.
And she says, "Thank you."
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you tell them? Oh, you didn't tell them about your lava cake. What you did when you had. They're not leftovers. I don't.
They're two. I have two that.
Yeah, but the last one that you've had.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you why I did my lava cake. I don't know if anybody else did this, but I put the lava cakes in the refrigerator, and the next day, Susan took one out and she ate it cold. And she put some berries on it, some whipped cream, and she ate it cold. So a couple nights later, I grabbed one out and I got it all out and I stuck it in the microwave and heated it up on the microwave for just, I don't know, like 45 seconds, like it was. And 45 seconds, I come out and I put the whipped cream on it. And
it lavaed.
When I cut it, it lavaed out.
Oh, okay.
It just oozed out like it's supposed to. And it really was, I don't want to say it tastes better, but the consistency was better a couple days later than it was when I did it, right when I came out of the oven. Because I tried it right when it was at the oven.
Yeah, and it was, yeah.
And it was, but it was better. I thought it tastes better. So if you guys do a lava cake and, don't be afraid that if you don't eat it all at one time, don't be afraid to put it in the refrigerator and take it out and
warm it
up a little bit in the microwave. It actually worked out pretty good, I thought, my personal opinion. Anyways, and then Brian's in here saying hello. And
so the next cook session is in.
So yeah, the next one we're doing is next month. It's cinnamon rolls, sugar-free cinnamon rolls. Now they're not going to be carb-free, but they will be sugar-free. Man, the chat goes fast. I can't even see it sometimes. What was that?
And the next YouTube meetup that we know about and we'll be there is at Lake Texas.
Civi said that she expected the microwave to catch on fire. It didn't. It didn't catch on fire at all.
And we have a new one.
Well, yeah, there mean difference, new one or not. It's still microwave.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
a cheaper one. My other microwave is more powerful. This one doesn't have. This one, you have to cook everything a little bit longer. And then we're going to go to Texoma.
Lake Texoma.
Lake Texoma on the
America meetup.
15th, 16th, and 17th, right? 15th, 16th, and 17th. Robert's birthday.
We'll do something before we go.
Yeah. And then after.
He will be
40. Big 40. Wish he'd find a girlfriend.
She'd do something.
Man, wish he'd do anything. Wish he'd get a job. Go find something, do something in his life.
He's not here.
I know he's not here, but I don't. Maybe he's watching. That was good. That was good.
A good one. Anyway.
Oh, and I'm gonna do probably happen Wednesday. Now I'll do it. Oh no, you're leaving Wednesday. So I can't do Wednesday until I get back. I'm gonna do some chocolate coconut covered bacon.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna do a video on that. Chocolate coconut covered bacon.
I have no idea where this idea came from. I'm not going to be here, so maybe he'll save me a piece. I don't know. I'll have to ask. Robert will be a tester, I guess, taste tester.
I'll taste tester. I like bacon.
Well, that's
everything's good with bacon.
Your grandson Ethan would say yes to that. He loves bacon.
Everything's good bacon. Yeah. Oh shoot, man! I'm trying to get ready to read something. Then he goes, "Bring." Same with Andrew, Jerry. I wish we could find him a girlfriend. Yeah. I'm just about ready to do that girlfriend overseas type thing for him. Buy him a girl, order girlfriend. Is that they still do that? I wonder. Anyways, yeah, Andrew's only 28. Way more, 12 more years than Eddie.
In
Anyways.
Texas.
Hey, Coffee Walks and whatever. That's Deb and OJ. Welcome in. Long time no see.
Well, it's been a hot
Thanks
minute.
for coming.
Hot minute.
So we already did the word,
Yep.
and we already talked that you're going to be in California, so we'll have like a split screen. So, or we'll have, I don't know, a split screen, not necessarily a split screen, but we can do a split screen type thing.
Yeah, a week to
I have to teach Susan how to use a computer and how to set the EV Mux up in camera wise so she can do it. Because she's taking a camera with her. Because the camera on this laptop looks terribly. It's the worst I've ever seen.
I have to take a camera with me?
Yes. Yeah, I think like the camera like that. Because this won't work.
Okay, how will I attach it?
You'll have to set it up on that, or take the little camera stand we have.
Yeah, I could do
on
that.
The camera.
Yeah.
And set up with that. But we do something. And you have the laptop, so I'll be in the bedroom.
Right.
Live in there.
Just remember to straighten the covers up a little bit.
Yeah. Jewel's been there sleeping, so she'll be, she covers that up. So, why is that stuck like that? I don't get that.
So, okay, what else? I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Talked about the bees. Talked about this week. We thought, we didn't talk about the bees on Tuesday. The swarm we caught. That was Tuesday.
We did talk about it.
No, we didn't. We talked about the swarm we had caught up in the honey hole, and we swapped them over. We didn't talk about the bees we caught last Tuesday.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Did we already?
I did a video on it.
Swarm we caught.
I did a video on it, but
did we tell you all about the swarm we caught?
We can do it fast. We only got a couple minutes. I don't think we did. Last Tuesday, I was watching somebody. I was on somebody's live. Can't remember who it was now. I was on a person's live.
It was that Facebook group you.
Oh yeah, I had gotten a free membership to a person, so I went in to see what she was about. And she's a hooker, like Susan, crochet hooker. And I was listening to her, and I thought, I need to go out and check my bees. I just had this gut feeling to go out and check my bees. So I got my boots on, and I walked out there to the bees, and I walked out there, and I look up, and their bees are all over the sky, swarming. There are so many bees in the sky. It was just like a big old cloud over the bee yard, right? They're all over the place. And I thought, oh, crap, I got a swarm swarming. And it was the little white box, which is the third swarm we caught last year. They were swarming out of that box. And I had added some bees to them last year also.
You combined
some. So I ran in the house and grabbed my jacket because Susan had washed my jacket. It was in the house. So I get my jacket and Susan grabbed the camera, ran out there. Well, we got out, the wind's blowing like at 20 miles an hour, so I was surprised they were swarming. And I even grabbed some metal to bang it together because it said if you make it sound like thunder, though, you should go back. Well, that was too late. Should have, if I did it earlier, maybe. But anyways, we watched them, and they end up swarming over and landing on a cedar tree about 3 feet off the ground.
And 2 feet from the road.
And so I went out and I got a video video that's out there, a 17-minute video that shows that I actually went out with a box, caught them, and dumped them into the box and got them up and put them into the hive. So I got another hive from there. That makes my 7th hive. 6th hive. And all this other stuff, I did fall on my face right here. And when I was running up the hill, that scab's gone away now.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Charles is here. Welcome in, Robert Charles. So, we also know him as CR? Oh, no, RC. So, anyway, so we caught that swarm, and I put them in a complete different box altogether. So, but it was kind of, I've never done that before. I never caught bees myself. I had no idea how much time I had. My mentor helped us catch one last year, but he was, and so I was
his way up here.
Yeah, he was on his way up here. I was in a hurry because I was afraid that they were gonna, with the wind blowing like it was, and a storm was coming in, a rain. I was afraid if I didn't get them in the box right away, they were gonna drown them all, and we'd lose all of them. And so I was kind of, not panicking, but in a little bit of a hurry. But I got them all put in to the box, and they're full box. It's a full box. So there must have been if you go look at the video, I think about 30,000 bees in that swarm. But I caught them, and so we're up. Like I said, we're up to by bringing this box in, we'll be up to 7 hives. And I got a funny feeling I'm going to catch a couple more swarms this year. Just a funny year.
Bushcraft families in.
Yes, that's Robert Charles.
Oh, Charles, I know him as
Yeah,
Charles.
it's Charles.
Good night, Brian.
We call him Robert Charles. Thanks for coming, Brian. Appreciate it. Anyway, so
he did. There was no panic. We had to stop. The video's good, but we had to stop the video, stop from taking video because of having to use both hands to carry the box out when we brought him, from the field into the to the.
I did get stung in the leg.
Yeah, you did, but it didn't. We didn't have to use an EpiPen.
And she didn't. I think I got stung, but I didn't get venom. She didn't inject the venom because as soon as I got stung, I grabbed my pants leg because she stung me through the pants leg and pulled my pants leg out away from me, and so I pulled the stinger out and she flew off. So I don't know if the stinger came out of her or not, but it wasn't in my pants and it wasn't in my leg. So. Oh, and Philip says she saw the video. Yeah, that was last Tuesday. That was
You wanted to get it out there timely.
Yeah, I wanted to get it out timely. Because right now is a time for swarms. Right. If you don't have a speed swarm box, you should build one so you can catch some swarms because they're swarming all over the place.
They're looking for their new.
Yeah, they're looking for place.
Anyways, that's a real quick summary of that.
Yeah, that was a fast one. So go watch that video if you haven't watched it, guys. I would appreciate it. And we're over our time that we wanted to go.
And I
appreciate everybody who came in. And Susan's gonna run down and check those slips and get our dinner. So and you all have a good week, and we'll see you next week. So.
And don't call me because I'm gonna be sleeping. It's 2 hours.
Yeah, remember she's 2 hours. She'll be 2 hours behind us.
I leave Wednesday. I'll be back the following Tuesday.
Yep.
It's my big quilt retreat, family time.
Yep. So thank you guys.
Thank you all for coming in.
Love you everyone for being here and really appreciate it. So you all have a nice week, and we'll see you next week.
Hope for good weather the rest of the week.
Say bye. Say bye now.
Bye all.
Bye now.
Bye.
From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own 2 hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the stinging begin, we're bee owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the stinging begin, we're bee owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the stinging begin, we're bee owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin, we're bee owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin.